I'm Marissa Acosta, and welcome to My Life in Musical Theater.
I am your average 13-year-old, and ever since I can remember, I've been in love with musical theater. My passion to sing, dance, and act in front of large audiences has had me performing in theater companies around my hometown for the past 4 years. I have many friends that share the same passion for theater, and all of us dream of making it big, someday performing on Broadway. My show, My Life in Musical Theater, will chronicle and share with you all that goes on in the world of youth theater companies. My show will provide an opportunity to learn about the various aspects of staging a major production, even if it's not Broadway. I'll show all of the drama, from our tight-knit friendships to casting, makeup, wardrobe, rehearsals, and finally the actual curtain call.
Think of a kangaroo, soon as can be. Think of a general crazy for war. Think of a cat who pops up at your door. How you doing? Hello, I'll be running the show. I'm your host and MC. He's your host and MC. I'll pop up here and there, and you'll never know where, who, or what I might be. How do you imagine the life of a woman or man? Truths that he learned, or in times that she cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
I'm really lucky tonight to be here with Sean Evans. And so which do you prefer? Do you prefer to be acting and performing, or the director?
I love performing. I love acting. It's my passion. However, with directing, it's teaching, and teaching for me is it's almost spiritual. It's a chance to touch the future, to make a difference in other people's lives, and to impart what I've learned to other people. So I have to say, I think I like directing more.
And I'm just going to put you on a spot for a little bit right now, but what really goes on backstage?
Well, you know, I got to tell you, with live theater, it's so funny. When you're dealing with young performers, a lot of times you are also dealing with their parents. And every once in a while, I'll get a call from a prospective student whose mom will tell me, oh, you know, my daughter is the world's best singer, best actress. She's the most beautiful thing on earth, and she wants to audition for your show, but for the lead role specifically. And I say, well, okay, bring her down to the audition. And then they show up, and the kid doesn't say a word, and the mom goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And then the kid auditions, and the mom says, see, don't you agree? She's wonderful. And the kid's right there, and I'm like, yes, she's got a lot of potential.
And how do you feel about the kids that you've worked with at CYC?
Well, they're, like I said, the kids that come into CYC, they tend to be a little more serious about the art. And I've had some that are such extraordinary performers that it just inspires me, makes me love the passion of the art, to work with them, to see them work, and to watch them grow and develop into real professional actors. So I feel very strongly about them. I love them. I love my kids.
What do you enjoy most about being in theater?
I don't know, like, there's like this certain kind of rush right before you get on stage where you think you're gonna forget all of your words and all of your blocking, but then like the moment you step on stage and the lights are on you, like it's like a different kind of high out of it.
So Austyn, how did you get started in theater?
When I was really little, I was like obsessed. It's scary with Peter Pan, and then the school play came to my show, and I was like, oh great. So I auditioned for that, and somebody saw me in that and said to my mom, oh, you should be going out for bigger and better stuff. So then I auditioned for CYC's production of Les Mis. Then I went on to the Broadway national tour of Les Mis, and it just grew from there.
So would you like to cross over from being involved with theater to movies?
I think that would be best, because most on my resume is theater, so I'd like to have some more film. You may have seen me in Meet Dave, the movie with Eddie Murphy. Film is different than theater in so many different ways because you don't have an audience to respond off of.
What do you enjoy most about being a member of CYC?
It's a real family, but it's nice because since I started here when I was a kid and I came back and I'm still doing shows here, I feel like it's, in a way, my theater company too, so it's nice to come back for that.
What do you do to train for your performances?
I take voice lessons with Ed Hollingsworth, and I have done a few acting. I have a private acting teacher, so I train with him as well. And also I practice a lot of dancing.
Outside of CYC, I have a vocal coach, and all throughout high school I worked on the Navy base, and I had a vocal coach every week. I sung at all the church services, and that really helped expand my range. Other than that, unless I go somewhere else and ask someone help with a particular song, that's about it.
I have a vocal coach, and one is more Broadway, more opera, and one is more musical theater.
My life in musical theater is exciting and entertaining, and will give you a different perspective about what happens behind the curtain in a youth musical theater company. One thing for sure is we are not your stereotypical drama nerds. In fact, we're not that at all. In fact, we too are your typical jock, except our field is the stage. So join me while I diary my life in musical theater. Oh yeah, you also get to meet my little brother Aaron. So tune in for my series, My Life in Musical Theater, coming soon.